Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to another week and another fresh slew of readings. Today is the day of the before and after in the Celtic cross. And the before is the universe wants to co-conspire with you. Number 26 comes down to 8. It kind of makes all of sense, all the sense in the world to me, of course, because I feel that we were getting all this time getting ready for the 8, for the action, for the courage, for the going forward, right? Because this year is the year of 8, year of strength, to me, the brave heart, the courageous one. And I feel that the universe has been working, like all of these beautiful little lines have been just working towards your balance, towards your beautiful peace, healing, and I think that's what we were preparing for. Absolutely, right? And then what comes in after is your great wave waits. It's like, really, it's like the wave's been there the whole time. All it's waiting for you is to jump on that board and go. Okay? It's just been waiting for you. I love it. Let's work with that. It says, whatever your biggest dream is, you've been handed it for a reason. And once you move forward, no matter how fast or how slow, you will be met more than halfway. The universe is that's exactly it. See, like the wave is waiting. That's the universe. It's going, I'm waiting for you. But this is saying, it says, we're right here. We've just been waiting for you to be ready. So I love that. Waiting to partner up to make it happen. Our next level of conscious evolution is not competition, but synergy. Your role is to simply provide your greatest gifts for the greatest number of people and then join with others who want to provide their own gifts in cooperation with you. As you share your dream, a clarion call is sent out for others to join you as mentors, allies, and venture partners. It almost seems too easy, but it's not. These divine cosmic appointments are already scheduled for you. Okay, so I love that. Okay, in what's coming is 40. 4, I love that. To me, 40 and 4, checkpoint, checkpoint time. That's what's coming up. It's the next step. The next step in your evolution. A wave starts slowly. You can see its energy as it begins to slightly swell on the horizon. At first, there's nothing more than a small inflation of water, barely different than the surrounding water, but you can see it. The swell gains amplitude and height, and now you have a wave that you can unsuccessfully struggle against or ride with joyful bliss. The choice is yours. Your great wave awaits, ready for you to proclaim your next greatest purpose. No doubt you may be scared at how big this energy is or fearful of the scope of actions necessary to accomplish it. Be like water. Flow through any thought holding you back from this full resolution. Your momentum has gathered to surf the cosmic wave of destiny. I like that. So this is like saying you've built this, okay? It started like a little itty-bitty wave, and as it's getting bigger, it's almost as you go to join it, it gets bigger, but you're ready for it. You're in it. You're in it, okay? I like this. I like this. I like the energy of it. First of all, it's water. First of all, it's all blue. I feel very Piscean energy coming in with this. The blue is calling in, right? The Eight of Wands. It's come in before this week. It's coming in again. The Hierophant. Like it. One more. And Temperance. Yeah. While I was doing this, I was thinking of the decks that I have this week and how this I consider a masculine deck, and I was wondering where's the feminine deck, and then I thought the Sufi deck. While I was just shuffling right now, and I felt very much the balance. Okay, the temperance between everything. That's what keeps coming. The balance between the teacher and the student. The balance between the feminine and the masculine. It's all kind of coming in for you this week. The balance between you meeting the universe meeting up with you. Are you getting like that vibe? That's it. You have been working from the past. This is your past. This, we'll put it over here. This is your future. Okay, this is before and after. What came and what's coming. You are definitely going in that direction. You have the Knight of Swords, that's movement. You have the Eight of Wands, that's movement. It's getting things done. It's you know, really focusing on the direction that you want to go. The Hierophant in the middle is about, I love the Hierophant now. I mean, the Hierophant for me is, the only time that the Hierophant is a problem is when he stops learning. But he becomes a great source of wisdom. This is like, for me, the Guru card. The best teachers in the world are the ones who keep learning. Not the ones who just blather at the mouth. The ones who actually listen, take in so much knowledge, and then share it. Everything they learn, they want to share. They get excited about learning. They get excited about integrating the knowledge that they receive every single day. And I feel this is you. I feel that you're moving through that. But you've gained enough knowledge now. You've gained a lot of healing, knowledge, experience, wisdom, that you can move. You can, if you haven't felt like you were able to move forward in whatever direction, now you feel knowledgeable enough to do it, if that makes any sense. You feel like you've got some momentum going, but you're still just, you know, meeting things halfway. I love that. Meeting it halfway. Your wave awaits you when you, this is the one part of the 4 of the 8, right? It's 4. It's half of the 8. The other half is you. It's the other 4 is you. Okay? I think that's good for that. I think that's good for that explanation. So let's take from this. You are our God. So, I'm going to look at this. Yes, yes, yes. This little guidebook. There is none other. There is the other side of there is no you card. The kingdom of heaven is within, and you can find yourself even anew in the universe. However, as God, you are a part of humanity. Thus, the Buddhists encourage infinite compassion for all living beings. Yeah, I feel that a lot of people, they always want to be the student, right? They want God to be outside of themselves. I don't call God God, I call it the source. And I say we're all part of source. So in other words, we are God. This is, you are our God. This is, some people want to be God. The Hierophant card at the extremes would be always being the student, which is where the God is outside of yourself, and always being the teacher, which is the God is you, and everybody else is outside of you, okay? But the truest form of that is the balanced Hierophant. You have God inside of you, and you have God outside of you. It is all around you. It's very complicated, and once you start trying to explain this, it gets very hard, because on the other side there is no explanation, there's just a vibration of it, okay? But the essence of this is that you have the ability to create whatever you want. You don't need to search for it outside of yourself. You are your own creator. We like to call God the creator. You have those creative abilities to create the life that you want, the happiness that you feel, okay? So just, I love the fact that they show a heart, because at the heart of you is where you really feel. A lot of people say, a lot of people, I hate when people say that, but in the past, let's just say, many have referred to the soul or godlike quality of that part of it at the center of their body, right near their heart center, right near the heart chakra. And there is a reason for that, because that's the highest vibration. I like that. I like the fact that the heart is kind of just, it's peppering here, right? The vibration is kind of separating. In other words, it's that you've got to spread it out. You have to spread it out. It said it here. It's co-conspiring with you, the universe. And you're going to give to others, and others are going to give to others. It's going to be like a domino effect. It is going to spread. Not like a bad virus. It's going to spread like a very good vibration. Okay? So we'll leave that at that. I just saw the love card. Always remember this. I said I'm going to leave it at that, and it always feels like it. Like they're saying, no, always remember this. That you have God within you, probably. That is probably this, right? It may just be, always remember that you're much stronger than you think. That you're much, you have more power than you believe, right? We're always trying to humble ourselves to something bigger. I'd say you should humble yourself to kindness. That's about all. Be good, right? So it says, the attempt to remember every insight can place a self-defeating strain on the mental system. Hence, for some, it may be more useful to keep things simple and let the unself-conscious self be in charge. However, due to the transitoriness of existence and the impermanence of our knowledge, and for the sake of consistency, a memory system can be quite useful. Yeah. I think it would be, I guess, the mind, right? In this case, they would be talking about the mind as well. Don't expect yourself to be perfect, and don't expect your mind to remember every single thing. It may be time to not just put so much strain on the mind as well. It would be a better way to keep it simple and act on vibrations. This is why as well, when your spirit, I find that when your spirit energy comes in, or your intuition energy comes in, or anything that kind of guides you in vibration, I think it's your mind. You get to a point in life where you're going, I've utilized this mind a lot. And now it's time to vibrationally get in tune. I think that your mind has never been supposed to be used. I feel that you've used the batteries on it so much that it's depleting sometimes. It was never meant to be the whole guidance system for your existence, but a lot of us use it as such. Okay? We don't use the source of things, that energy from the heart. We use our minds more than anything, and we put a lot of strain on that particular tool. It would be good to delegate some of that responsibility to other parts of you. Mind, body, spirit. Let the body get involved. Let the spirit get involved. Let your soul get involved. Let the universe get involved. Okay? It will give the mind a much needed break. It will give it time to rest. There it is. Sorry. Creator of air is the mind. It's the swords. It's kind of just, that's the right? Right. Let's take another one as well here. I love it when they do that. Move beyond intention to belief. Yeah, the other point is to believe in yourself. If you give your mind a break, you can actually go into a sense of believing. Okay, that's the other part. I think you unlock the key, because your mind can talk you out of stuff, right? I'm not going to read creative error. I feel that that goes with this right here, right? It's like, give your mind a break. We've been creating a lot with our minds, which is good. It's an awesome tool. But beyond intention to belief. Number 5, the Hierophant 5, there is no... And look, there's a key, and there's a key, rabbit. Yeah. Look, a rabbit. Okay. How'd she do that? I don't know. I do not know. But isn't it wonderful? You are a spiritual being. It starts with that. There you go. You are a spiritual being. And you have light working charisma in spades. You have a glow of a leader. And the ability to bring people together under a common umbrella for a unified goal. That could be. This is like the priest, right? They congregate, they listen, right? Use your powerful voice in your message. There's the voice, air coming in. Your voice, okay? It's a V, voice, upside down. Look at that, okay? And your message to inspire people and show them the way by walking the talk. Okay? Seek to serve and move from intention to a place of unquestionable belief. You're being asked to untether your faith so that it can multiply and flourish. In other words, this, that is God. I am not part, like I am beyond, God is all, and I'm just a, peon who, exists here. Untether your faith. I love that. Okay. Is it? I can't say it properly, but untether your faith so it can multiply and flourish. In other words, unhitch the wagon from past stuff that's not doing anything. Okay, you don't want to be just a servant all of your life. You want to be a servant of everybody, okay, of everything. You want to help everything around you, including you, okay? Remember, there's no need to follow anyone else without first checking in with your own wise heart. Are you holding on to old ways of thinking without questioning them? The Hierophant that is no longer a student. Okay? So, what beliefs are you growing into? What are you learning? Allow Spirit to show you how to believe, how to really believe, because that's how your intentional, miraculous, and spectacular life thrives. Choose your beliefs, write them down. Know that they will guide you through any hardship you face. Say them out loud and hear the conviction in your voice. State your future for the universe to hear, and when you do, you will unlock a beautiful symphony of success. Now, it's not to bash anybody's religion, and I'm not going to. But I remember when I was thinking of the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not that, no doubt that, and don't that, and do not do that, and don't do this, according to the Catholic religion. I remember listening to all of that, and I remember when I first heard the Wiccan, I think it's a creed they call it or whatever, and it's like, harm none, or harm no one, if you want to move the letters around. And I thought, isn't that like the 10 Commandments in like 2 words? And I thought, how simple. How simple, yet kind of covers it all. Thou shalt not kill, that's harming no one. Thou shalt not covet somebody else's stuff. That's being nice to somebody else. That's not harming them, right? With your meanness, thou shalt not steal. Well, when you steal from somebody, it makes them feel bad, and you're kind of harming their state of mind or security. Harm no one. Harm none. Harm no one. It's the same thing, okay? So, what do you believe? Write them down, okay? Sometimes it doesn't need to be a big, long thing. Sometimes it's just a simple 2-word sentence, and it means the world. It means everything, okay? So, just take that, and build your beliefs. Okay? The universe has been sending you signs. Even with this universe sent me signs. I knew I wasn't that person anymore. I knew it was the other person. I'm not Wiccan, but I took that creed and I made it mine. I believe in it wholeheartedly. Okay? I am not anything. I take from everything. I take from everything and I create my own belief system. One that makes sense to me. One that's kind. One that I don't have to follow blindly. One that takes into consideration. Okay? You can do the same. You can absolutely do the same, Pisces. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's carry on. Let's carry on. Crazy, sexy love notes. So we're going through the, I guess, well, probably like the second half of this reading, Pisces. I'd like to thank you for being here. I'd like to thank you for being part of this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do so. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Comment. Share. That all helps. I have a website as well that you can that you can go ahead and subscribe to if you'd like. It just notifies you and you'll never ever miss. If I put anything, I will put it on that website. It just lets you know when I post these videos. It sends you an email and goes, hey, Jane posted, okay? And if I ever do any giveaways, it will be there, okay? It's Time to Rise was coming out again. Something bigger is on the way. Allow your vision to expand. There's that expansion again. And be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small. And that what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. And I'm going to tell you something that came through. I was reading that. It's like while you're busy making all these rules, like in other words, like I was talking about the 10 Commandments. You needed 10 things and you're learning 10 things. When one thing would have sufficed, right? Harm no one kind of covers it all, right? Is it harming somebody? Yes, then don't do it, okay? So while you're simplifying your life with these things that have been taking up all of your attention, you get to spend more time on expansion of your vision, of your dream. The universe always has your back. The universe wants to co-conspire with you, okay? So by learning, simplifying, and making it easier, and being a better guide, a better, a better leader within yourself, and always learning to adapt and do more. You may have started with the 10 Commandments and then you moved to something simpler because you figured that works, right? You are improving upon the model. You're adding, retracting, doing stuff, and leaving room. Like the time that you would have learned the rest of the commandments, you learn one, and then you have time for something else. You have time to expand, to get bigger, to do better things, okay? Better things. Bigger things. Right. It's like I got it. I feel that this is saying right here is that you have been working with your resources to adapt, to change, to go back and forth, to bring a balance to them so that you can move further and further into your wave, to go on your next great adventure. And I love this. I love this for you. Okay? All right. Get out of your box. Each culture has its own way of looking at the world. Often the best ideas come from cutting across disciplinary boundaries and looking into other fields. Like I said, the Catholic 10 Commandments into the Wiccan harm none. Different fields. Jumping from different... As Bob Weather put it, anyone can look for fashion in a boutique or history in a museum. The creative explorer looks for history in a hardware store and fashion in an airport. That's even better. World War I military designers borrowed from the Cubist art of Picasso to create more efficient camouflage pattern for tanks. In what outside places can you look for ideas? Right. And it's not just even to simplify, it's also to get ideas that you wouldn't have thought of before, right? So look in another barrel, okay? If you've exhausted all the barrels of ideas in what you were looking for, you know, I feel they're showing me a Google search, right? You're looking for what could I use as an example? They're showing me a Google search where you say, I'm looking for a cup. So they're going to show you a bunch of cups, right? But if you start writing down, I'm looking for a receptacle. Well, a cup is a receptacle. But they're going to show you a whole bunch of different things. And you may get a whole bunch of different ideas on how to make a brand new cup with different receptacles. So this is what I'm talking about, okay? It was very small because we're going from one religion to another type religion when I was talking about. But in this case, they're talking about this, but they're also talking as well as get out of the thought of just always thinking the same thing, okay? We were looking at that, was it yesterday, the day before, about making an idea positive, looking in your bag of goodies, looking through your past, looking at things with different eyes, in a different way, right? Napoleon was a project manager or something. Anyway, so something like that, right? Look at it from different eyes, a different perspective. Oh, solve the right problem. Okay, so this is again what I was talking. When you're taking too much time on the little things, like I was talking, when you're taking a lot of time on the individual things, when one big sentence like harm none fixes everything, it's taking all of your attention towards these things, right? And you can have more time you'll have less time to solve the actual problem, right? Solve the right problem. 35-8, love it. I'm not returning until you fix it, band leader Count Basie told a club owner whose piano was always out of tune. A month later, Basie got a call that everything was fine. When he returned, the piano was still out of tune. You said you fixed it, and irate Basie shouted. I did, came the reply. I had it painted. Are you solving the right problem? Is there a more significant one you're overlooking? I love this story. Exactly, right? Are you paying attention? It keeps coming back to this, but are you to the minutia of little things instead of just kind of, dealing with the big thing, right? In this case, is I was thinking about here we go. Again, the commandments, right? And this and that and this and that and little, nitpicking different things. But it's like, which commandment do you want me to follow? Which one? And if I kill, is it worse than steal? Or is steal as bad as... this is like the minutia of getting caught in those little details. No, don't harm anybody. Don't do that stuff to anybody, right? It's just wrong, don't do it. Solve the big one. Big problem. Be as clear as possible. The point is harming people, right? That's the main problem. That's the one you want to fix. When you get caught in all of these details, you end up doing the piano thing. He ended up painting the piano when what it needed was to be in tune, right? Who cares what it looks like? As long as it plays. It's the music that comes out of it that's important. Okay? But I'm sure you're getting what I'm trying to say here. Absolutely. Okay? Don't get caught in that. Meet the wave. Meet the wave. In order to meet the wave is you have to be willing to walk through it and get clear. It's focusing on the right thing. The Ace of Swords is right there telling you focus. Focus on the right thing. Okay. There's a Seven of Staffs. Interesting. This is usually the Seven of Wands. It's that kind of defending thing. But I look at this card and all I see is somebody focusing on the light, right? There's crap flying around. There's all of this stuff. Hey, hey, attention. But she's not into it. She's like, this is where my focus belongs. Okay? And I'm feeling that from her. It's like, this is where my focus is. This is where it belongs. Let me take a look. I just want to see what this has to say with here. And it's fire. Valor, courage, harnessing your will, protecting your energy. Yeah, victory over your lowish self. There's always going to be lower stuff happening that's going to try and take your attention. That's going to try and take your mastery. That's going to bring you down to the level of, you know, other stuff. The Seven of Staffs brings you the fire of a different kind of victory. A triumph over inner turmoil through which you can then overcome outward circumstances. I like that. Right? This is what you feel when you look at it, isn't it? Yeah. It's gorgeous. This is a message of letting go. Again, letting go. It's we were talking about that yesterday, and it's coming in again today. Of taking the steps necessary to ensure your well-being, then connecting to a higher source. And that's what I feel. It's like you want to expand. Something bigger's on the way. Stop getting caught up in that crap. Okay. No matter how hostile the surroundings, this is an energy that shines from within and sets up a layer of impenetrable protection. When you tap into your inner resources and allow the peace within to permeate that which is without, you become the lighthouse in the dark that emits its own light instead of being overpowered by surrounding darkness. You're being guided to a pristine shrine inside your heart. Wait a minute. Wait. There it is again. A world of calm and contemplation in the midst of frenzied activity. You know, I'm looking at this wave. I'm also thinking of the King of Cups. Okay? This is making me think of the King of Cups, the calm in the storm. Finding the space within and centering yourself there puts you on par with the white lotus that blooms in the mud. A miracle, a symbol of the grace that holds us despite our environment, experiences, and heartbreaks. It is time for you to reclaim this divine inheritance of yours, to assert your needs and rights, and celebrate your power, your light, and in your individuality. Absolutely. This is gorgeous. It works. It all works. It always all works, Pisces. It's all connected. That's the biggest one, right? Everything is all connected. And there's a Temperance card again. It's coming in again, okay? I love the way that this one is pointing the other direction. Look, this one looks this way. This looks that way. Again, it's the feminine and masculine, okay? I even feel like a masculine energy with this one, and I feel feminine energy here. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah. And you have the Six of Swords. Moving on. Again, look at you. The wings. Again. And there's the water. Okay? You're moving in that direction. You're going there. Keep going there. I feel that the biggest thing here is they want the movement to keep happening. Pisces. Oh. And I didn't mention it, but I mentioned it last week when it happened. And it happened. It's happening again. Did I mention it last week or this week? Oh, look. Say it with me in the comments. A rabbit. Okay. All right, so if you've gotten this far in the reading, Pisces, I want you to find a rabbit emoji and put it in the comments section right now. This lets me know that you're still here. And it's great. It's great. Just put the rabbit emoji in the comment section. I'd love to see it. Okay? You are magic. Share that magic. Be that magic. You know. You know you are. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull from the lights here. Or am I going to pull from the Energy Oracle? I was actually pulling from this deck for myself today. And I'm going to pull from this deck as well. I know I missed one day last week with the Energy Oracle, so might as well just, hey, you've got your shot. Oh. 6, woman holding a coin. We just had the 6 of Swords coming in. I feel that your opportunity is coming in. Okay? I do feel that your opportunity is definitely coming in. I'm looking at this more like the page anyway, the page of coins. With the cat, she's also giving me the impression of the Queen of Wands. So I feel there's a lot of energy coming in. You have a lot of, there's a lot of feminine coming in with this energy as well. But that's no surprise. Okay, another one. Right. Journey. Number 2, High Priestess. Of course, and this is what I'm feeling. I feel like you are receiving. Like I said, action, masculine, receiving, feminine. The 2 is the High Priestess, the receiving. You're definitely going somewhere with this. Okay? You have light of your own. You have light of the universe. You've packed your bags. You're ready to go. You're actually going. To be said, you are going. Okay? So this is all about this movement here. There's a great opportunity. You get the 6 and the 2, the 42, the 2 and the 2 coming in together yet. It's all kind of touching each other. Definitely. You have a wonderful journey ahead of you, Pisces. Don't miss it, okay? Don't miss the journey. Don't miss this opportunity. This year is wonderful for you. It could actually be an actual relocation, an actual travel, okay? It can be a shift location, a retreat, a class, work-related, a move of residence, a relocation, a change of perspective, a change of going into your authentic self. There's definitely an adventure that awaits for you, okay? And it doesn't matter whether it actually does actual you physically moving or not. There is a definite change in the air, and you are that change. But you know you've wanted to be this. You've wanted to do this. And here you are doing it. Okay? Be brave. Remember that you have the beautiful lion, you have the beautiful brave heart, and the energy of this year coming in to help you in everything that you do. Tap into it whenever you can. When you're feeling a little low or you're feeling a little uncertain, tap into it. Remind yourself that you're a person of awesome and mass resources, that you can do anything that you want, right? That the universe is conspiring with you to make your dreams come true. That you have the ability to think about different things and how to think. You can simplify certain things like I was talking about. And then you can even just look at other things to find answers. This has been coming in a lot about looking at other things to find answers. Remember to always focus back on solving what really needs to be solved for you to go to the next level. Okay? Because you want your something bigger. You want to ride that wave. Okay? It's coming in. The great wave, it's waiting for you. Okay? Move beyond intention to your belief. Speak your truth. And use your mind as a tool, not the end all and be all. Remember, you have other resources within you, right? You have your guidance system, your GPS that also helps you. You have your heart. Anyway, that's it, my beautiful Pisces. This is it for today. Very much wanting you to move. Move, 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 Pisces. Come on, let's do it. You can do it. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to see how others see you, how you see others. It's always a fun reading. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow, as always. Love and light, my beautiful ones. Take care. Bye for now.